Hi everybody, welcome to the Leeb.com video for Friday, May 14th, 2010. That's Leeb.com. A rough day in the market today as the euphoria over the bailout has worn off and investors are worrying that the deep spending cuts in the European countries will cause economic slumps and slow the global recovery. Although the spending cuts could cause deflationary environments in the near term, ultimately we think that the quantitative easing method could prove to be highly inflationary. It's no surprise then that European dealers are reporting shortages in gold coins and gold bars these days. Keep in mind that Greece, the poster child of the debt crisis, with its budget deficit nearly 14% of its gross domestic product or GDP, and its total debt at 115% of GDP, is in many ways a window into where the US could be headed. The White House is projecting that our national debt will rise to 71% of GDP during the next 2 years from 53% last year, while the more objective International Monetary Fund, or IMF, is projecting our debt to GDP ratio to climb to 97% next year from 83% last year. The IMF also sees US debt at 110% of GDP by 2015, 5 years away, and that's about where Greece is right now in terms of debt to GDP ratio. But unlike Greece, the US has the US dollar or greenback as the world's reserve currency, which gives us more leeway to run deficits, but our reserve currency status will only carry us so far. The action and goal suggests that we're nearing the limits now, and it's doubtful that our politicians, like the counterparts in Athens, possess the will to make the spending cuts necessary to stop our downward spiral. Instead, it's probably and sadly safe to say that we're eventually headed for sharply higher inflation. That's it for today. Have a great weekend, everybody, and join us again next week.